Hey, what's up YouTube, and how you doing this afternoon? Alrighty then. I'm A-Bomb, and I'm back to do another Dragon Age Part 1 video. This time, with girl characters. That's right, that's all I got left to do. I've already uploaded all the male characters. It's time for me to do the females of each, so pretty soon we're gonna have all the stuff in, then you guys can vote on which one you guys want to see me do a playthrough on. If you want me to do a playthrough on all of them, I can. I gotta read this real quick. And so is the Golden City blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to haven, and doom upon the world. Tentacle of that word, with numbers.
The Chantry teaches us
Anywho,
that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into
lost
our
my
world.
train of thought.
The mages had sought to usurp it,
What was I talking about? Oh yeah.
but instead, they
I'm ready to do the
destroyed it.
females. I'm also going to do a few of the,
Twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
DLC things right away.
They returned
That
as
way we can,
monsters,
get the items from the DLCs. They'd really help us out. Help us get to know things.
Light upon the lands,
Get us some items.
unstoppable and relentless.
But that's
The
for
Northern
later.
Kingdoms were the first to fall. And from the deep
Don't know how
roads,
much later, but later.
Darkspawn drove at us again and again until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Ooh, I'm starting to get a little tired.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
And there he
Too
goes.
late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, and so we are here with the character creation bit. Now, I did promise you guys in the last mail I did, which was the common or dwarf, that I would give you guys, I'd read you guys the descriptions of everything. So, male and females are both the same. Men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces. Next, you have human. The most numerous yet the most divided of the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause. the last being centuries ago. Religion and chantry play, and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves, dwarves, and dwarves more than anything. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Elves. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have lost their culture, scrounging and improvised living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forest. Welcome nowhere, elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Dwarves. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. And then you got your racial benefits, which for dwarves, it's +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +2 constitution, and a 10% chance to resist hostile magic. Oops. Elves. Racial benefits being +2 willpower, +2 magic. And humans. Racial benefits being +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, and +1 cunning. We're going to be doing a human character. Next, we move on to class. Warriors are powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Mage. As dangerous as it is potent, Mage is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specializations include Spirit Healer, Shapeshifter, Arcane Warrior, and Blood Mage. And finally, Rogues. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some kind of skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal for frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. Okay. So I haven't exactly picked out how everything is going to work yet, but I do know that this character is going to be a rogue, and with that, we have our first description. We have human noble. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put you to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to the war in the south. And no, I'm not going to read the other ones. Those are for when I actually get to them. We need a human girl name. That shouldn't be too hard to come up with. We're going with Marie.
Greetings.
Alright, so now we need... well, I actually kind of like the skin tone right now. And the complexion. Blush color. Kind of digging this. Blush intensity is all the way up. Lip color. Let's make it pink. Keep the intensity up. Eyeshadow. Keep it a little darker. Intensity. A little bit up, but not too much. Tattoos. I'm not really looking to tattoo her. Hair. Okay, so we're going with the ponytail hair color. We're gonna leave her as a blonde, because I honestly, no. Might as well make it a little, well, now she, I can't actually say that. What are we gonna go with? Dark brown, maybe? Or light brown? Light brown works. There's a reason I had to change the color. You guys will find out in a later video. That eye shape, make her eyes a little bigger, but you know, nothing too fancy. Bring her eyes down a little bit. Eye height. Bring them down a smidge. Eye color, kind of like that bluish green there. Brow depth, we'll bring out 1. Brow height, I don't see why we should mess with it. Not too concerned about the nose. I actually kind of like, you know, I kind of like the nose. Yeah, I think that one was it. Mouth height, lip size. I don't know. I mean, she already looks pretty good to me. I'm not gonna mess with her too much. Besides, the explanations took quite a long time, so I'm not gonna get too much into the explanation of. Okay, I do need to do something about that nose. Let's see, it's right there, right? Bring out that bridge a little bit. Her nose look like a freaking ski slope. Portrait. We'll have her look, a little bit over, just a smidge. Move the camera angle back. Leave her there, move her up. Right there. Give her that background. So now let's hear the voices.
No, it is gone. Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Greetings. Blast it! I have lost the spell. Charmed. We lost the spell. Greetings. Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
I don't know. I kind of hear like a British accent and experience, and so, if you know me, I got a weakness for accents, so we're going with that. Upper dexterity, her cunning, give her another strength. Plus 1 more constitution and 1 more dexterity. Give her a little persuasion. Oh wait, I should probably get the stealing. I don't really think I need deft hands now that I got stealing. If I miss out on like a chest that's extremely hard for a first level chest, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It's not like I'm, really missing out on too much. Everybody knows you don't really get anything too grand in the beginning.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance.
That looks pretty dangerous for a kid. How do you even get up
When your country
there?
was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, but we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You
Still with
remember
the
my
pup.
daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Is your family here?
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthi, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Sure.
Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair and has talked about you ever since. He'll be pleased you remember him.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
That chest bump, man.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland. Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They were an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't go with them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Don't strain my abilities or anything.
And don't strain my patience. In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is he?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright, time for some exploration.
Finished. Was it so bad? Done and done. That's complete. On to the next.
Yeah, I didn't think that like there'd be anything too impossibly hard to get open. Book. Door.
Just done.
Chest. Nothing in here. Through this door. Through this
That
door.
wasn't so bad.
And this one.
I'm unable to do that.
Aww.
I'm unable to do that.
So there really is a chest that's pretty much impossible to break open. Oh well. Okay, so you have primary and secondary weapon slots. I normally use it for melee and ranged. So since I got a short bow, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Also, something to keep in mind, you don't actually start off with the Blood Dragon armor unless you have the DLC. Equip that. Get rid of that. Now, I don't think that I can do too much more without conversations, but since I actually have a little bit more time in this video than I do the other one, I can talk to a couple people.
Greetings, my lady. You are the Terran's daughter, are you not?
I am indeed, Marie.
That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
So I'm told.
Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lady.
That's a pretty short one. There's not too many other short ones around here. I think there's one short one. This one can be short, I think.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that.
Please, child, call me Malone. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Say nothing.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Alright, so that's about the only other conversation I can get done in this video without going too, too far into the time limit. So that's where we're going to end it. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you dislike this video, give me a dislike and tell me in the comments below why you disliked it. I'm always ready for feedback, whether it's positive or negative, to help me improve my YouTube channel. Hasta la pasta. See you later. I hope you have a fantastic day. Avon Clark signing off.